we're able to plot fields such as the current, such as the magnetic field, the H field, and so on. There are many types of plots available. For example, with a magnetic field plot, it would often be of interest to look at arrow plot of the field in the empty space. So we can do that in this model by choosing locations like this. Now in the empty space, you're looking at a plot showing the magnetic field value at different points. And you can see from the size of the cone and the direction of the cone what the field is at different points in the space around here. Again, if you wish to see the interpretation of the color more clearly far away from the coil, the logarithmic scale is a good way to cover more orders of magnitude nicely with a given color scale. You can also, of course, change the user range, for example, by going an order of magnitude lower on the maximum. Now the color scale is showing you just at the arrows far outside of the coil. So by changing this strategically, you can examine different regions. Besides making plots, the field analysis result dialog is also able to show you such things as the value at specified points. So if I want to know the magnetic field value at different points, I can either pick them off with the mouse and see the values echoed in the message area, or I can type in locations in order to see the values from precisely specified points. It is also possible to have standard locations to sample stored in a file. Finally, besides making plots and querying field values, you can determine many bulk properties as well. So for example, you will have a force existing between the coil and the plate, so you can click on the coil here and have the program tell you what will be the force on it. You can also inquire the power loss on the volume. This will tell you effectively what the load seen by the coil due to induced currents is. That is, how much power is it dumping into conductive materials through the real part of the conductor loss. And finally, you can also query the flux linkage. For example, around the coil, you can find out what the total flux is.